Hi everyone, it's Brad here. Just out for a walk, enjoying the fresh air, the greenery around me, God's good creation. I just wanted to take a little time and just testify what Jesus is doing in my life during COVID-19. I know this is an uncertain time. There's a lot of anxiety, a lot of unknowns. Some people, anger and fear. But it really is amazing. It really is amazing just to pause and realize just how many prayers Jesus is answering through COVID-19. It doesn't make COVID-19 good. It doesn't make it less destructive in various ways. But what it does do is it puts perspective. Right? God is up to something, and what he's up to is very good. And so as I've just been reflecting on what he's doing in me, I recognize that in large part he's teaching me that it's okay to rest, that I don't have to do anything to be valuable. My value is intrinsic to who I am as a human being, that my value comes from him and not from my job, and not from activities, not from achievements. But my identity is a gift received from the Creator, secured by the Redeemer, and it's a pure gift. It's a gift to be created in the image of God. It's a gift to be saved in Jesus Christ. It's a gift to have identity, to have purpose and meaning. Something we receive and not achieve. And so I just encourage you, no matter who you are, where you've been, you have identity, both in your creation as image of God, and also in the redemption that's in Christ Jesus. And so as I reflect back on what Jesus has been up to in COVID-19, for me, a big part of it has been Ephesians chapter 1, 2, and 3, realizing that I am in the beloved, blessed in Christ with every spiritual blessing in the heavenly places, that he is for me, that the truest thing about me is that I'm in Christ, that I'm Brad, blessed in the beloved, that I can't earn my place, that I don't validate my existence for what I do. Doing is an expression of who I am before I do anything. My identity that's received from my Creator and Redeemer, Jesus Christ, is what I express in this world. And that is a place of rest and a place of joy and a place of beauty. So I just encourage all of you to press into that reality, that we can rest in him, that we can know him and be known by him, and that identity that we receive from him is what's really true. Right? We're saved by grace. That doesn't mean we don't do anything. We do. But we are his masterpiece, created in Christ Jesus for the good works that he has already prepared beforehand that we should walk in them. So there's already a good path laid out. There's already good works planned before the foundation of the world. We don't have to go find it. We don't have to make it happen. Jesus is Lord of the path. He's Lord over our sanctification. And he's leading us in paths of righteousness for his name's sake. And so we don't have to get out there and make it happen. We don't have to hustle. Again, that's not an excuse to not work. It's not an excuse to not work heartily as unto the Lord. But we don't validate ourselves. We don't validate our existence through doing. We are who we are because of God, both in creation and redemption. And it's pure gift. Our existence, our lives is pure gift. And we express who we are out into the world. Through the good works that he's laid out before us. So I just encourage us all that as we continue in these rhythms of quarantine, that we would just press in to Jesus all the more, that we would not fear, we would not feel futile or useless, but that we would discover in fresh ways that our value is in Christ. You have value, not because you, in my case, teach driver's ed, right? Not because I'm in ministry, not because I work more hours than everybody else, or I fill in the blank, people. Your value is in Christ and what he's done for you on the cross. So my prayer is that through this season, we find new rhythms of life, that we rediscover what's really valuable, that we begin to reconnect with ourselves, with our families, with God, with nature, that we would get back into creation, that we would get back to what really matters, that our priorities would be radically reoriented around what's really valuable. We would begin to define ourselves in relationship to God and others and creation, and not to our jobs or our career paths or our achievements. So I'm just discovering more every day there's joy in this journey. Now, being in Christ and being with Christ is joy unspeakable. It really is. So pray that you're encouraged, and I pray that you find joy in the journey,